to my channel. Hello, it's me, Florentina, the one and only. And probably you're like, oh god, it's her again. Why? She's back on YouTube. I'm joking. Don't look at my hair. My hair's a hot mess. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, so whatever. The makeup will be on point. The hair's almost there. It's not there, don't worry. So today's video is going to be one of my first reviews in terms of, this is my first time using this brand, and I am doing a full face using this brand. So we're going to be testing out their products for the first time, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion. And I'm also, I've only used one of their products, and that's their concealer, but everything else, this is brand new to me. So today we are going to dive in and review and do a full face on Revolution Pro. I want to show you guys that I'm not just using the high-end deluxe makeup, because I am an obsessed bitch with like expensive stuff. Like, I just want to show you that there's like other things that you can have. And yeah, if you are excited as I am to tune in to review these products, like I've got a whole bunch of products, then keep on watching. I have a whole bag. So you can get Revolution Pro at Superdrug. I don't think you can get it at Boots. I've never seen Revolution at Boots. I don't know why. Boots sort it out, because I had to drive to like 2 different Superdrugs to get these products, because you know, one Superdrug is not going to have everything in your colour. I mean, why should they? That would be easy. So Boots sort it out for the products. We have everything from Pro Fix Amazing Makeup Finishing Spray. I've got a Revolution Pro Dip Liner. I picked up the Revolution Foundation Mix Illuminator Drops, and that goes into your foundation. We got some banana powder. No, I'm chatting shit. I've got luxury baking powder. We've got brow pomade, eyeshadow palette, a whole pack of lipstick, pore primer. There's so much in here, so much to get through, so I'm just going to dive into this video and get started. So I am zoomed in as I possibly can. Oh my god, I look awful, I know. So first of all, I'm going to go in and prep my skin. So today I'm going to be using the Revolution Pro Pore Primer. So this is this product here. And just quickly on the website, it says this oil-free formula glides on to leave a satin matte finish that softens the appearance of large pores and creates perfectly even base for makeup. This cream gel primer also has a stubble pinch tint to color correct discoloration and dark spots. Apply all over face or just the problem areas and blend out using fingertips. So I'm gonna go, oh, here we go, my favorite. It drives me crackers. Right, just drugstores, please sort out your cheap packaging, because I can't cope. Right. That one was easy. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply this onto the back of my hand. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take a brush, and I'm just gonna apply this all over to my skin. Oh, it smells quite nice. It's quite fragrant. Oh, okay, you need a lot. That really didn't do anything. Okay, there we are. Okay, it's very thick consistency. Oh my god. Jesus, this is gonna cover up your pores. This is gonna cover up the affair you had last week. This is gonna cover up the past. Jesus. Oh my god, this is so thick. It seriously is gonna cover up everything that you want it to cover up. I'm needing quite a lot just to cover my face. My face is not that big, Jesus. Like, is it? Like, my face is not that big, so I don't understand why I'm requiring to use so much product. But we'll roll with that one. So I'm just applying this to all over my face. My skin is not great at the minute. I've got quite a few pores and pimples and dimples and oh, you name it. So, okay, it doesn't feel tacky, which is good, because most things can feel tacky, and it smells alright. Like, it doesn't smell like crap, so that's good. You know, with me, I hate like products that stink on your face. The consistency is very thick. Has this product done anything? No. To the Revolution Pro foundation drops. It says on their website, create a silky, breathable base with Revolution Pro foundation drops. In 18 skin true shades, the ultra lightweight water-based foundation creates an undeclarable finish. On all skin tones, use a few drops for a sheer wash of colour on the layer up to build up natural looking medium coverage. Apply with Revolution Pro Liquid Drop Foundation Brush for an even finish. So this is not full coverage, and I'm a full coverage bitch. But obviously you can layer this up. I'm also going to go in with the Revolution Pro Foundation Mix Illuminator, and I'm just going to mix the two together. So this one, Revolution Pro Foundation Mixer Illuminator. Custom fit your base with Revolution Pro Foundation Mixer. The ultra lightweight water-based formula mixes seamlessly with Revolution Pro Foundation drops and most other foundations. Ideal for summer, darkening corrects to light foundation, tint moisturizers and concealers. Mix a few drops as needed into your favorite base product. So here we have blank skin. I'm like literally as zoomed up as I can. So what I'm going to do is just go in. Oh my god. Let's just quickly open these products. Okay, so what I'm going to do is open the Revolution Foundation Mixer and and what I'm gonna do is just do what the oh, there we are. So I'm just gonna, that looks kind of sparkly, and then I'm just gonna go in with, oh my god, we're gonna be here forever with these. Okay, so I'm using the shade F7, that's the closest I think I got to my skin type, because you know they clarify, they have 18 shades. So I'm just damping this together, and what I'm going to do is get a brush and mix this together. If anyone likes arts and crafts, this is brilliant for them. What the fuck is this? I just want to put foundation on. Talk about grafting for it. Okay, and what I'm going to do is mix the drops into the foundation, and then I'm just going to apply that to my skin. Oh. Okay, so it's definitely medium coverage, I can tell. It's going on quite easy with the Beauty Blender. It's not bad. Perfect colour. So I've matched myself quite well.
Chemical in my hair.
they're using a beauty blender. And yeah, like if you don't want to use like one of your like expensive makeup foundations to work and you're just doing everyday errands, this is quite good. And I'm actually really impressed. Like the colour really suits. The formula is actually really nice. It is lightweight, but you can build it to actually full coverage. I actually feel like this is not bad for saying that it's medium coverage. I'm really impressed. Like, it's blended. It's blended so well, and these drops read so well, and these drops I highly recommend. Like, it's giving you like a little glow sometimes when we're feeling a bit under the weather or it's raining and we need that pick me up. This is definitely the one. Like, I feel so radiant. I feel like I've just got back off holiday. So come on, Revolution, I'm impressed. This concealer, and the Revolution Pro do not have a concealer, they just have the Revolution concealer, which is, you can tell, this is my favourite. I have about 100 shades because they sell out so quickly. Go in with, I literally have the whole chart here. I'm going to go in with this colour, and I think I'm going to use C1. Like, I love this. I'm just going to apply this to the eye area, and we're going to go here, and I'm going to go here, and we're going to go here. And very quickly I'm just going to buff this into the skin using my beauty blender. I am so impressed. My skin is looking amazing. That blended in so well with the foundation. Okay, so that's cool. So we all know that this one is like the #1 at the minute, so that's really cool. Next up, I'm going to go in and set my powder. Makeup Revolution Lace Luxury Baking Powder. So I'm just going to go in and use this product here. Oh god, how do you open these things? What? Come on now. I haven't even got fake nails on. How do they expect you to get into these things? Revolution. Trying to do a review on your products. Can I review it if I can't get into it? Oh my god. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reviewing how I can't get into the baking powder. Really? Do they expect you to dip this in there? I suppose it could work. I mean, I'm not going to put this on my hand. Okay, so I'm going to damp this on there. I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and I'll just this packaging is cute, but it's not at the same time because it's not very realistic. So I'm just going to go in and set my face. Okay, I'm going to leave that under the eye. First impressions, it's quite soft. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is the greatest baking powder I've used. I mean, it's like staying there. So next up, I'm going to go on to my brows and the Revolution Pro Brow Pomade, and I picked it up in the shade Ash Brown. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that. So this is almost like Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it comes like that, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to take my thin brush and I'm just going to go in and do my brows, and I'll let you know what the consistency is like, and I'll also let you know if it dries out, because these have a tendency to really dry out. So let me go in. Oh, it's very thick. Okay, I'm just going to go in and do my brows.
This consistency is
really, really good. It's very creamy. It's actually really good. And it's just gliding through the eyebrow. I'm impressed. I don't like to go in too much here. I like to just use the excess left over from here. I don't like to make the front too thick. I don't think it looks natural, but that's entirely up to everybody and how they like to wear their brows. End brush of my micro brow, and I'm just using the brush to actually flick up the hairs. I actually really liked that. You have to make sure, like, this brush is not actually quite good, like I need to get the Morphe one, but yeah, that was such a good consistency. So I'm just taking my brow wiz only to use the brush on the top, just to flick out the brush hairs to finish off the look, but I'm really happy with that. I think that was really good. The consistency was really smooth, it was creamy, it was easy to apply. So yeah, definitely I'm for that brow pomade. I'm gonna go in with eye primer, and today we've got the Revolution Pro, obviously, and it's the Eye Elements, and the shade I've got is Core. So I'm just gonna go in. You guys are probably like, oh my god, pissing yourselves with laughter. Jesus. Why can't they just all arrive in like packaging like this, and then we won't have this issue, this tacky issue? Like, come on, drugstore. Stop making it can cause such a misery to my life. We're in. So this is the eye primer, and this is the shade Core. So I'm just going to go in with my brush. And what I'm going to start to do is carve out my eyebrows and then bring the primer down and cover the eyelid, ready for eyeshadow. This feels really creamy, which is nice. Okay, so I'm just going to go in, carve out my brow, and then bring it underneath as well. Oh wow. Wow, this is just gliding on. Gently carve out your eyebrow and then bring the shadow down. Just gonna go in with this brush here. This is so creamy. And I think this is quite a good colour match as well. Onto eyes, and I have got this palette from Revolution Pro. Now to me this is like a dupe of the Huda Beauty. So I just thought, let me do something different. I'm always doing browns, so I thought let's dive into the pinks and golds and yeah, see if you in the palette. These are such gorgeous colors. Yeah, first up I'm gonna go in with Passion as my transition color. So I'm just gonna take a brush. Oh my god. Okay, so I've only literally just dabbed in and the fallout was shocking. So I'm just gonna go So I'm just going to go in and apply this all over as my transition colour. I'm just going to apply that all over to the lid. So this is just like our base colour. So we're just going to apply that all over. Okay, and I'm just going to go in and take a bit more because it hasn't done a lot. So we'll just go in. Oh. There we go. We have some colour. Okay, so that one's done. Okay, next up we're going to take Relentless, which is this shade here, and then I'm just going to apply that over to the top of the transition colour. I'm going to take a different brush and then we'll go in and use that one. Okay, the colours are nice. It blended okay, but the fallout is shocking. Like when you're dabbing off the excess on your brush, it's like a smoke. So we're just going to apply that colour around the top. Right, we're just going to apply this colour on top. Wow, there's quite a lot that's come out on that brush. Okay, and then I'll go back in with this brush and connect it through and just blend it together to make it softer. This colour here called Rebound. I'm going to take a new brush and I'm just going to dip that colour there, dab off the massive gusses of smoke, and then we're just going to apply that over the eyelid. And it's just going to start to create like a soft pinky tone. Just applying that over the crease and here. I'm just going to go in a bit more. So this colour. I'm just going to apply that on top. I never ever usually go for pinks. I never ever usually go for pinks, but I thought why not, let's just do a video on it because I'm always doing my nudes and my browns. I'm such a nude and brown person, I can't help it, I love it. Okay, next up I'm gonna go in with the colour Influence. Apply this into the corners of my eye. Oof, smells like fireworks. Okay, and I'm just gonna apply this into the inner corner just to get some depth. Like so. I mean, the colours blend okay. There's so much fallout from this palette that you're wasting a lot of product. I get it's like a drugstore, you're not paying a lot of money, but that's not the point. That you can see, like, the fallout is just crazy. Depth in. I just can't get over this fallout. This is shocking. Do you know what? After one look, I don't think you'll have any shadows left. I think it will just all be gone. It's like, it's such a shame because this is quite a pretty colours. Obviously, I think it's the dope of Huda Beauty. Colour here, and I'm going to use the same brush. Yeah, this one here, and I'm just going to go over what we just used Influence on. So we're just going to take this one, and then we're going to go up here. Bit more with Lust, dust it off, and I'm just going to apply that to the corner of the eye. And like I said, just start to bring that down. A little cut crease, so I'm going to go back in with my eye primer, and I'm just going to create like a little cut crease. So I'm just going to do it about there. And you just follow. Your eye is such a guide, like the shape. It's very easy, and just pat it in to the eyelid. Okay, and I'm just gonna go do the other eye. Like the corners like nice and dramatic, because that's what we want. Next up, I'm going to go in with the colour Thrill. We're just going to apply it to these bits here, so we're not using the full cut crease with this colour. So we're going to go in with that, and we're going to take a new brush, and so we'll go in with Thrill. We won't talk about the axis there, and we're just going to apply this to the corner to give some definition. I don't know if you can see. So we'll bring that up to here. And then just to make the corner a little darker, I'm just going to go in with the shade Great Minds here. And I'm just going to apply this to really the corner. I just want to create a bit more depth. So ever so slightly. And the same here. Just to make it darker. And I'm just going to go in with the brush and just blend that through. And next up, for the full cut crease, we're gonna go in with Domino. So yeah, and what I'm gonna do is, if the full pigmentation doesn't sod it, let's go with our finger. Oh, okay, that's pigmented. And we're just gonna dab that on. Now what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of the Revolution Pro Fix and just spray that on, because oh god, that stinks. Out the pigment a bit more, as though. Oh my god, what the hell does that smell of? So we're just gonna go in. Up to about there. Just gonna apply with a brush. Like, they're pigmented, but they're not that. I mean, look at the mess I'm creating just to get the pigment out of this. This is hard work. Using this that smells like hospital surgical fluid. Yeah, these shades here, they look really pigmented, but they're not. Like, I'm really struggling. I mean, look at this mess. This is shocking. Like, I'm struggling to get the pigment out. In the corner of my eyes, fuck it, why not? So I'm just gonna apply this to the inner corner. And let's just have a laugh trying to get the pigment out with this. So we're just gonna go in with this shade, and we're just gonna, that didn't do anything. Bring out, I mean, we're just testing, like, there you go. We're getting somewhere. Gonna apply Advocate onto my brow bone and just a tiny bit in the corner of the eye as well. So I'm just gonna take a small brush and we're gonna go into Advocate, and we're just gonna like apply that underneath the brow bone. It's just oh, okay, that one's not a bad colour. And just applying that under, just like highlights the brow bone area, gives it like a nice finish. And then I'm just applying it to the corners of my eyes. Okay, I've done my eyes the best I can. My real thoughts on this palette, I'm not a huge fan. I'm really not. The fallout is just shocking. So next up, I'm gonna go in with my Revolution Pro Supreme Dip Liner. So let's see what this is like. So hopefully I've got the colour. I think that just comes with one colour. I think it's black. So yeah, so it's a wand like that thing, and I'm just gonna go in and line my eye. Oh, okay, this is quite good. Okay, so the brush is really thin, which is good. and it's applying really easily. If you're one that doesn't like to do it using the brush and like the little pot, then this will be really good for you. So I think this is like really good for people that are like starting out as well, starting to learn how to line their eye. To apply it, it's really creamy, it gives you like the perfect line. So this is fantastic for people that haven't got a lot of confidence in applying a liner. That went on like really easily. So I'm just gonna go and do my other eye. Okay, that's liner on. Okay, I really like that product. That was so easy. Really good, like I said, for people that are starting out. So yeah, love that. I'm just gonna go in and use, obviously, because okay, so I'm gonna go back into this palette and use this color for the inside of my eye. So I'm just gonna dip in and just start to line my eye, and then I'm just gonna set it. But now I went to Lakeside, I went to where I live as well, I went somewhere else, I went to 3 different Superdrugs, and I could not find either a Revolution or a Revolution Pro mascara. And I'm like, hang on a minute, you do a whole brand but you don't do mascara? And I couldn't work out what on earth, why this company would do like a full face foundation, primers, eyeshadow palettes, concealers, but not have mascaras. And then I went on and I was like, come on now, they must have a mascara. I was like, come on, they must have a mascara. They did not have not one Revolution mascara. So Superdrug, sort it out. Like, I cannot do a full face and reviews if I don't have all the products. So I'm gonna have to go in with another mascara, because yeah, I went to 3 different ones. I went to the one in Lakeside, which is a bigger one as well, and no mascara. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with my Too Faced and just quickly apply my lashes. Lashes. Obviously Revolution don't do their own lashes, but I think this is the thing that drugstore need to do now. I think they need to bring out their lashes. I think it would be so good. Like, why not? Allure dramatic lashes. These never let me down. Wipe off my powder, because that's been on there for like ever. And I have to say, like, that setting powder, it is like really nice. Like, it's made me like really smooth, really nice. I like that. I'm to go in and contour. They didn't have anything for cream contour. I prefer cream contour, and then I like to go in and set it with powder. But I picked up this Revolution one. Pro didn't have any. So this is the Ultra Sculpt and Contour Kit. So it's 3 bronzers and a blush. So I'm just going to go in, and I think I'm going to go in obviously with this colour, and I'm just going to... Oh my god, the fallout on these products. I'm just going to go in and contour my face. Yeah, not much is happening. You have to build this up. I can see the fallout is quite nice. It's quite like buildable. Like it's for light and dark skin toned. I just got to contour, get those cheekbones in. £3 as well, and it comes with like 3. This contour powder is actually really nice. Like I said, I'm quite a creamy person, and then I would set my contour with powder. I would set my powder with and we're just gonna create like a nose job. In and use this blusher here, so I'm just going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks. So I'm going to go in with a new brush, dab off, and I'm just going to apply this here. So it's like a shimmer as well. I'm not like a massive fan of shimmered Next up, I'm going to go in with highlighter, and I picked up the Revolution Pro 4 Palette Rose Gold Highlighter. These are stunning. Like, as you can see, they are so pigmented. Like, I tried them in the shop and they're really, really beautiful. So if I just do like a first swatch, like, yeah, like you can really see. And then the second one, and then the third one, and then the fourth one. I have to say, I was like so impressed with this palette. Like, it's crazy. I'm actually and go under my brow bone a little bit more here. So I'm just gonna get my brush. Okay, so to highlight, I'm definitely gonna go in with this one here. They don't have names, so I don't think they do. So I'm just dipping into this one, dab that off, and we're just gonna, whoa, apply that on. But even more is I'm gonna go with this colour on top. So this white, and we're just gonna bring it, whoo, on top. That is blinding. And we're just gonna soften that into the skin. Really, really cool. So these are actually full-size lipsticks, and I think they do about 3 or 4 shades in this. So this is the bare shades, and you actually get 5 full lipsticks in here. These, so I think that's just so cool. Take them out and I'll swatch them. So this one is nude. Naked Beauty. So that's that. Oh, that's pretty. This one is Whispers. So that's Who Likes Pinks. The next one I've got is Main Queen. Main Queen. I can't pronounce that one. So that's that one. Next up is Sooner or Later, so we'll swatch that on there. So that's that one there. And then last but not least is Untouched, and I'm just going to swatch that on there. So there's the colours. run out sooner or later. So I'm just gonna apply. That's so pretty. Like, I'm really not into pink anymore, and this is quite cool because this is like a pinky nude, so you still get your pink but it's not so harsh. I used to use like always like really pink lipstick with the Revolution Pro Fix Amazing Makeup Finishing Spray. Now I literally used this, you saw, to bring out my eyeshadows, and it literally smelled so bad. So yeah, because I'm doing a full face, I've got to apply it. Oh. Oh my god, that smells disgusting. I'm so sorry. Like, I really am trying to be like, do you know what, drugstore? This is by far the worst setting spray I've ever put on my face. Like, back in the day I used to use hairspray. I think I'd rather put that on my face right now. This stinks. Can't cope. No, that's foul. That shouldn't be allowed to be made. That just, it's a no. So this is the finished look. I'm quite happy. There is some products that were really good that I'm really impressed with, but I have to say there's some products that I'm really not like overly crazy about. So to start with, I started off with the pore primer. I mean, like, it's not covered a great deal. It felt really thick. I had to use a lot of product, and I can still see my pores. So this primer, I'm sorry, it's a no for me. I did love, next up we went in and used the foundation and the illuminating drops. I absolutely love these were really good. Like, I'm really glowy, and the foundation was a perfect match, and you can make it full coverage, and it's really lasting well. It really looks nice on the skin, so I really like those. Next up, the powder. I mean, like, it was good. Like, it set my face. This whole shenanigans of like this little pot and trying to dip your beauty blender in there is not the greatest. So like, it was good. It was good coverage. Like, it set the concealer. It's creased though a little bit. Like, I can't say this beats my Laura Mercier one. I'm really sorry. But yeah, it will do the job and not so much. So I'm not like overly like a massive fan of that product. Next thing, we went in with the dupe, I say, of the Huda Beauty. I really don't like this palette. I'm so sorry. Like, the colours are not lasting on my eyes. They're actually like fading off now. I don't know if that's due to the primer, but the primer was actually alright for the eyes. That really worked really well. It was a really creamy consistency, and I think it primed the eyes quite well, so that's quite good for someone that needs an eye primer but doesn't want to spend too much. But the eyes, it was just too much fallout. The eyeshadows are actually not really lasting on my face. You have to like go in and top up. Again, I don't think that's to do with the primer. I just think this is really cheap, and I'm sorry to say it. The fallout, my palette's a mess. I really love this. This is pretty cool, and for £3 I'm just shook. So this contour little highlighter you got, I didn't use the highlighter because obviously I used the other palette, but I really like this for the contour. And this blush was nice just to have like a nice soft little blush, and if you like your blushes to have a little bit of glitter in it, then that's the one. I am really happy with this highlighter. I think these were really cool. They're very pigmented, and they definitely do the job. So yep, that's a yes. Also, I think I missed out the Revolution brow pomade. This is really good. This was really creamy, really good. Love that. Definitely use that again. I'll have to let you know in future videos how long it lasts, whether it dries up. I'll keep you posted. And last but not least, obviously we know the concealers. I'm all for their concealers, they're fantastic. But this, no, I'm sorry. Like, although it feels so lightweight when you're spraying it on, this stinks. It smells like hospital. It smells like hospital fluid on your face. It's grim. Like I said, you know how much I hate it when I have to put a product on my face that absolutely stinks. And I'm sorry to say it. And this made me gag as well. There we are. This is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This was new for me as much as it was for you. Overall, I think Revolution Pro is good. There is a lot of room for improvement, I'm sorry to say. You know, these products may work on you guys, they just don't work for me. Hope it's given you an eye-opener into what Revolution Pro have to offer. Go try the products, let me know any videos you want me to do. If you enjoyed me doing a review, comment below, let me know what you would like me to do. So that's a bye from me, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.